I've literally shot this intro like 5 times, only because I just stutter and I'm like kind of just nervous. But anyway, I like to be transparent. You guys already know. I'm at Retro Games Plus in Huntington Beach, and just wanted to bring you guys along and kind of show you guys some of the crazy paper stuff that Chris and Blake found at the flea market. And we've been wanting to show this for a while. So we'll kind of give you a little bit more details about where this paper came from and some of the marketing. Oh, wait, who is it?
What's up?
All right. I was just telling him I shot this intro like 5 times. I get nervous, bro.
Nice.
Do you know a little bit more about the backstory of like where some of this stuff came from?
Yeah, so this was from, Blake. What was the guy's name?
Gary Adler.
Gary Adler.
I know that. No, I just want to know where you guys found it.
All right, so this was a flea market find. There was a guy that we buy a lot of stuff off of at Cypress Flea Market, and he had a big bin. All this paperwork was in there. It was not like on these nice boards like this with plastic. It was kind of just all thrown in like an artist's kind of like bin you would see, you know?
Yeah.
Or like one of those like artist, they're like the folders that open up.
Yeah, the big ones, yep.
Yeah, and so he was an artist, kind of like, I want to say like a...
Marketing.
Like marketing.
Yeah.
I was going to say mercenary artist. Like he was for hire, right? But he worked...
like a contractor.
Contracted.
Yeah.
Contracted artist, thank you. And he did a bunch of different stuff. I mean, Nightmare on Elm Street. He was doing Simpsons stuff.
He did some of the Super Mario Bros. Merchandise.
Super Mario Bros. Stuff in there. And then, so there was a bunch of that. And then mixed in with it was a lot of like different cartoons that he was like kind of creating and pitching. Mm-hmm. So there was like full pitch decks that would say like, Space Wreckers is one that's in here, and it was like a cartoon that he was pitching to, say, like CBS or Nickelodeon or something, for them to basically put it out. So like some were more complete than others, and like there's one in here called Flyboys, which is like a whole series with like pitch decks and all the villains and all the heroes and the world that they lived in, and the storyline and everything. So it's pretty cool to go through it. Yeah,
we're about to go through it in like about a minute, but who is this over here? Troy, what? You're working at the store, bro?
Yep. What's up, dog?
Oh, what's up, dog? He's so old now. It's crazy.
So Troy is my son.
Yeah.
He's been, today is his second day, kind of like for a summer internship, but he's been working in the store. He's been in the store since he was 2 years old, and I used to change his diapers back in the first store. So
kind of laid it all out for y'all. Literally like Surf Wax Simpson shirts that we'll kind of be going over. And then these are all like pretty much original art. This one, what is it? The Nerf? Yeah, Nerf original art for shirts. This is an original piece for Inhumanoids. Absolutely hand-drawn and colored. Friggin' a lot of good stuff. And we're kind of just going to start with over here in this pile. If Chris wants to help me out a little bit.
Yeah.
We had some... Look at this, dude.
I'm just seeing these two for the first time, actually. This is from Tiny Toons. Pretty sure, right?
Yeah.
Tiny Toons?
I mean, yeah, that's the T right there.
I think this was the only Tiny Toons one that was in there. I hadn't even seen this when we were going through it.
For sure it looks like a shirt hit.
Yeah, and so what it is it's like original artwork. He probably drew this, and this is markered. So original marker work on it, too.
Yeah, no, pretty insane. And then shirts that I have never seen. So if you guys know the game, Super Nintendo game, Samurai Showdown, this is Maui Mallard.
Yep.
And these shirts... were part of a merch line that they never released.
This one is crazy.
I know.
And we looked it up, like this was only a video game. It was never a cartoon. So these are all just video game shirts that would have come out, but never actually came out.
Insane. Yeah, I posted on Facebook and
this
like
awesome.
in a shirt group, and everybody was kind of going insane over them.
Yeah, they loved them.
They were like, "Oh, I want that one." So some of these are front hits, and some of them are the back hits to it. Like this one, like it carries on, I think, to the other side, to this one right here. So these two.
Oh yeah, like that's the front and back.
Yeah. Like these are just crazy. So Gary Adler actually was like helping pretty much put together marketing packages and merch packages for companies.
This is
show that in the light a little bit more. So
yeah,
like
this
go
is
like
the
that.
Mario Brothers. So this is like a pointed.
So you can actually buy those. It comes as on card with the that little cassette tape.
Yep. So
and it came with the 3D.
There was the glasses.
The one that I'd never seen before is that
There's
poster.
The cassette.
Put it up a little higher. Yeah, there we go. Sick.
Cassette.
This one.
Oh, this one is awesome.
Imagine finding the original art to that.
Does it say this ain't no game?
Sick.
Awesome.
Let's see. And then he also, what is this? This one you were pretty surprised about, right?
Yeah, because he did a bunch of Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. So this was like, I think they were selling this CD. So he created like the point of sale for it. He also apparently created this logo. Like the original Nightmare Before Christmas logo.
Like the font
he
and
designed that. Yeah. So, so this was like the CD that was coming out, right? And then he created like this point of sale display for it.
Yeah.
And like all the original.
Like, do you have that CD?
I don't.
Yeah, CD's nuts in your face? All right, here we go. You do.
Can't believe I fell for that.
Yeah.
Well, these are pretty cool.
I fell for that.
So this is original
God, I deserve
Nightmare stuff. I assume that's probably a original picture of the
Kind of
opening
like
scene, obviously.
It looks like it would be like a print of the poster, you know?
Like, what does it say on the side? Image to add electric paint. So I mean, this is probably original images of that claymation. This is like so they were selling that CD. So this is like the point of sale for it.
Oh my God.
So it like folded out.
Dude,
We've been
dead
dying
stock,
to tell you, it fills us with glee. Dang, look at that. I actually never opened it up.
That's pretty sick.
That's super cool. And then more like point of sale stuff. This is a card. You are cordially invited to a screening of The Nightmare Before Christmas, 1993, RSVP. No one will be admitted once the film begins.
Yo, someone call that number.
Dang, so this was the first screening of The Nightmare Before Christmas.
I bet you that's worth some dough.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You never saw that.
I never saw
We're
that.
kind of like still going through some of this, so
That's
Nightmare
the
Before
CD
Christmas
package right there.
These ones more like the pictures.
Oh yeah. So this is kind of like how the marketing would have looked
Yep, there's that.
when they're putting it in like a magazine or something like that.
There's that. Oh, we looked at that one.
Wait, I didn't see
no,
that.
that one-
I didn't see
yeah.
that one on the in the box. I don't think I've ever seen that box. Look at that box.
Never seen that. Was that for the cassette? Does it show
Yeah,
the cassette?
like I'm guessing this is like the storefront, you know?
There's the CD.
That's the cassette.
Oh my
Is that a
goodness.
cassette? Oh, that is the cassette.
Dang, good eye, Blake.
So he designed the cassette for it. There's the CD. This was
Oh, like a
like
standee.
a standee. That was probably a big one. Yeah. Oh, so it was a standee with like the CDs maybe being sold there.
Dang, that's cool. So yeah, I mean, he was like huge in like being part of the marketing.
Oh,
I don't think we
I
actually
never saw that.
No, I like that one more.
Oh my God, the Nightmare tee,
Yeah, keep going. I bet you there's. Oh,
bro. We never saw these.
I never saw it. We never went through this.
oh.
Oh
See,
my goodness.
I know. There are a bunch of the short heads are gonna be going crazy over this. Whoa! Like AOPs are already hard enough to find.
Dang, with the barbed wire. That one is awesome. Oh my God, these
Dude.
are so good.
We got like Stephen Hawking right here.
I wish these had come out.
These would be $1,000 keys.
Yeah. That one's kind of cool with the reindeer.
Yeah, trying to get them all. Oh, I mean, this is we're just kind
The
of
jacket with the look at the inside has all stuff on it.
Dude, some people are just gonna be shocked. Shorts, dude. I would actually wear those. I'd rock
Those are
those.
boxers.
Oh, well, I'd still rock them, dude.
What? No way. The Nightmare shoes.
Dang, I don't think any of this stuff has came out.
Scotches,
Like
maybe? Is it a
They
Scotch?
look like-
bank. Like a money bank? Cookie jar?
Yeah. My mom used to collect
So
those.
sick.
How did we not
Whoa,
see
look at the watch.
I like that watch a lot.
It's got like little bow ties. What are those called?
bow ties?
Oh, that's what. I mean, I thought they're called
Oh,
something.
yeah, I don't know what that is. Like a necktie.
Necktie, yeah, but something different.
Christmas ornament?
Polo tie.
Bolo tie. There we go, dude.
Party goods? The bed sheets.
Dang. I love how it's all in the theme.
The
of Nightmare.
bath. The shower curtain.
The bath.
The bath.
We just stopped singing about it and just said the bath. Dang.
Tags. What's that one? Point of purchase.
Oh.
And yeah, so there it is. He created the letter type for it.
Dang.
I hadn't seen that. There it is. That's the letter type.
That's impressive.
We designed this typeface, which we call Twisted, like Twisted, our friend, especially for the Nightmare program because it is new. You will have to cut and paste it in order to use it. Twisted is lots of fun, but we restrict it to headlines and character names only, as too much of it will be distracting.
Dang. So everything was pretty much thought like of this in the process. That's pretty sick.
That's awesome. I hadn't seen that.
That's so sick.
Pretty cool.
Brought him along. I mean, that could have been a video within itself. Yeah. And this is cool. It's kind of like another marketing package for Warner Bros. But
this is a Looney Tunes like south of the border thing. I don't know if there's any images in this. Yeah, there's some like Looney Tunes stuff.
I could have sworn I saw Elmer Fudd in here.
Sam.
Elmer Fudd's part of Bugs Bunny. Send him to the south.
That one is really rare.
This?
Yeah.
This is like some of the merchandise that he was creating. Not all of it, but some of it.
Some of it,
we can see some of this stuff.
Like for sure, Gargoyles was in there.
Gargoyle stuff. He was working on Gargoyles.
We'll kind of show that as well. I mean, like I said, it's not any rush to get through any of this stuff because it's pretty sick. I think people need to see all this. So this has already been shown? Yeah. And then, dude, hold up, before we finish that, look at that. Chris just saw this, like, when he was pulling it out. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air custom shoes.
Had you seen those, Mike? I hadn't seen that either.
Dang. It's pretty sick.
All right, so that's pretty cool. It's the Nightmare stuff.
So we see all that. And then...
So like drawings here. Oh, there's some...
So we were kind of going through the Warner Bros. Book. So this is hand drawings of that. And then this was kind of what hand colored in.
Yep. So this was like on some of the point of sale stuff. I think there was a magazine around. There was some of that stuff. What's that magazine?
What's Good Old Days from?
I think that this is Warner Brothers too, because it says Warner Brothers Studios. So Good Old Days. Bugs Bunny stuff, more Bugs stuff.
All originals.
Yeah, Gary actually had some crazy work, dude.
Here's like the book. We were trying to match up some of this stuff.
Oh, the Tiny Toons duck.
Is that the duck we were just looking at?
Yeah, he's right here underneath.
Where did he go?
He's on the right here.
There he is.
Oh no, he's blue. Never mind.
That's kind of like him though, huh?
Well, he had like a green bottom.
No,
and
he has a mask on.
Oh yeah, see, it is him.
Because there was some Tiny Toons stuff in here actually. Let's see if I can
Look at that. Go back. Sorry.
Oh yeah, there's the birthday. Too bad we didn't have
blowout.
That. Blow out your back, Curtis.
I hope you guys are appreciating this.
Back blowout. Where was the? Look at these Gremlin shirts.
That is insane, bro.
Never seen these.
Sorry,
the Gremlins watch too.
Small Soldiers is better.
Dude, I watched it the other day. Small Soldiers is really good, man.
Yeah,
I'm glad you put me onto that.
But I know people are Gremlin fans. It's the same guy who created it, so I can't even hate it.
So here's the Tiny Toons.
Bro, look at these socks, bro. Would you rock those socks?
Hell yeah, I'd rock those socks.
Rock your socks.
Yeah.
The Taz ones. I was going to say the Taz.
Dang. I don't think I've even seen these plush like this. I've seen that one.
So I used to watch Tiny Toons, but did they turn into like this Toxic Avenger? Like what is that? So Toxic Revenger.
Dude.
So it was like maybe that was part of Tiny Toons. I don't know.
Dude. Toxic Latinas. There you go.
It was like a marketing campaign for when he was grown up and now he's a hero.
Or like an episode or something.
Maybe an episode, yeah.
Dude.
I have no idea.
I've seen this before.
Dude, all those plushes are so sick.
Never seen the plushes.
Somebody out there probably has it. Dude, even like the tire cover. That'd be kind of sick to put on.
That'd be awesome, dude.
Back off. Heck yeah.
There he is again.
Like hand putt.
I was going to say, was his name Plucky? It was Plucky. Plucky Ducks.
Oh. Pretty sick, dude.
Pretty sick.
And then we've already went through this, and then
this is like random stuff.
Original art, just kind of.
Yeah, original art for like a bunch of different things.
I love the vehicles, bro. Those things are
all
sick.
hand-drawn and painted in or drawn in.
Space Wreckers.
Space Wreckers,
dude.
So again, some of this was like cartoons that never came out. Like this is almost like a Polly Pocket kind of thing.
Or like a, or even like a Hot Wheels case.
That was the design for a toy.
Yeah, not Polly Pocket. What was the other one? It's the
Mighty
Max.
Mighty Max. Yeah. Dude, Super Soaker. Dang, but it's like a hand one.
That was pretty cool.
It was drawn in.
What the? Oh, all right, these are pretty epic. Sorry, I can't. The light kind of misses it every once in a while.
I don't think that's Space Wreckers.
That's not.
Targus. These are all pretty much hand sketched. There's the concept drawing. How long did it really take you guys to board all these things?
So long.
Oh my gosh, forever. So they're all like underneath here, they're like drawing paper, and they were kind of just all put together. And we bagged and boarded.
It's like a hyena, bro.
Yeah. This one is from Flyboys.
That one's
Isn't it?
Space
Oh no, it's Space Wreckers.
One of the villains.
Yeah, so this is like a cartoon, so he was pitching this.
Man, that kind of would have been epic to see it would have come.
Some of the art for this is like insane.
Yeah, like some of this. This is like one of the
How did
main
this not
guys.
come out?
This guy just reminds me of like a video game character easily. Oh, the vehicle ones are sick.
Yeah, this was very like vehicle heavy.
The robots.
Should we just take this and go pitch this cartoon to
I think
some
we should.
network?
Doesn't have the rights to it.
I think that's cool.
Oh, that is sick.
If we have the whole package, we just go in and be like, hey,
Hey,
I have
scumbags.
this idea.
I would love to see the creative flow right after it goes out.
Could you draw one of those
All
for
right,
us?
dude, this
You can't draw anything.
For research for the males out there, research.
Yeah, Kira.
Dude, this reminds me of Battletoads, but like just more epic.
It is like Battletoads.
It's like a darker Battletoads.
Darker.
Guy's cool. Argo.
And then he's like kind of like more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles type of look.
The vehicles are so sick.
I mean, this is some cool stuff.
Yep.
That
Alright.
that alone. And I don't know where you guys are gonna be selling it yet. I mean, possibly Pixel Game Squads, whatnot. Maybe Travis's auction. We don't know yet, but
Not sure, because it's original artwork, and so there's definitely some value in it. Definitely in some of the stuff that like people recognize. Like there's even some Scooby-Doo stuff over here.
We'll go over there right now and do some of it.
And Gargoyles and The Nightmare Before Christmas, and then some of this unknown stuff like Space Wreckers. Like, I don't know, you know.
I don't know, Gary Adler. You know, you guys are gonna make a huge name for him. So here we go.
Maybe he'll just be in there buying it all.
Yeah, who knows, man? Who knows? And then we're gonna go over some of this is a different find, I think, and these are Hanna-Barbera like sketches before they put them on cells. So
Yeah, those are
1970s, 60s.
73.
it's in really good condition for being that old, if it is.
Scooby.
I thought this is more 90s art style, but it could be.
No, it's definitely
70s.
70s.
71, almost from the 60s.
This one's D17. Yeah, those are definitely 70s.
Yeah, Scooby, dude. Can't be mad, dude. Give us our tortas.
Bring back the tortas.
It's so funny.
All Scooby stuff. Scooby.
Yeah, no, I remember I organized it like that. The Scoobies, and then you'll get to what is it? Just kind of have to pull them off.
Shaggies.
Yep, the Shaggies. And then there's
What was that from?
Huckleberry Hound. Oh,
Velma.
dude.
Oh, dude, Velma a baddie. She a
She's
low-key
hot.
baddie.
I know, I was gonna say.
She a low-key
hot.
baddie.
Yeah, you're saying about what is that? What is it? Brad? Whatever the heck his name is. Fred.
Brad.
He looks like a Brad, dude.
Fred.
Fred.
Curtis.
What is that from? What is this from?
I don't know.
Frankenberry. It's the cereal,
Never heard of it.
right?
Frankenberry cereal. That's sick.
Never heard of it.
What?
Dude.
What do you eat? Just like oats in the morning? Like, what are we talking about
I've
here?
never had Frankenberries.
I got the
What's Scoob's doing here?
That's right, dude. That's the best one.
Scoob's.
Scoob's goonin'? That's terrible. All right. And then, gosh, this is going to just be a continuous. That's great. The things, hopefully we don't slip up too much. Gargoyles. And this is like for merch, too.
Oh, that's
These were, I think you're going to see some crazy shirts that are in this one. Look at these shirts. Concepts. Never came out.
I mean,
This one
even
is crazy.
just having the concepts on it is super rare.
Yeah, the concept.
You could just
great.
pitch these now.
That's what I'm saying,
Oh
dude.
my goodness, those shirts would be so expensive.
Especially with their rebooted NECA line, you know?
Who
Oh
owns the
my
rights
goodness.
to Gargoyles? Is it Nick? Nickelodeon?
No, I don't know.
It's got to be Disney.
Disney?
Yeah.
Disney owns it?
All I know is their NECA line is pretty sick, too. Keep going.
Where's the font?
Oh,
I bet you
yeah.
he created the font for it too. Yeah, used for headlines only. Not available on computer.
Maybe he didn't do it, but maybe this is the example that they gave him to be able to use on the shirts.
I don't know, because he did create a Nightmare font, so maybe he did this one too.
Buena Vista Television. So I'm pretty sure that they provided that.
Buena Vista
logo.
By Disney.
Look at that. Created the packaging.
Oh my god, dude. Defending Creatures of the Night. That thing is sick.
Bronx Bad Dog. That one's awesome.
I know.
That's so good.
Oh,
Stone Warrior.
bro, I would love that as just like a front hit, dude.
That's sick with Goliath on the front.
What? Oh, I thought you were knocking my arm. All right. And then to kind of carry it up, we'll do this one, but we'll do the Surf Wax Simpsons stuff, dude. Kind of do a one blow and go here, guys.
Yes.
Birthday blowout.
Simpsons concept art tees that he done.
Here,
and these are original artwork, like drawings.
Look at the crusty one.
That was awesome.
Team Simpsons. That's actually pretty sick. Here, hold that one.
This one's awesome.
I have to like get like out of the so that everybody can really see it. Oh, dude, the Krusty looks so just like sad in that one. It looks like me all washed up. Here we go. Oh, dude.
That one's sick. That one's awesome. The sex wax is good.
Trying to. So these are also concept drawings. I don't think these have ever came
Never
out.
came out.
Here we go.
Wish they did.
You also.
Still could. Let's bring them. Let's get them made.
I mean, personally, just to have any of these would be kind of insane. Team Simpsons. Trying to get it to focus. Sorry. Oh, it's like a Hawaii hit. I love it. I love it, dude. I kind of like the fresh concept derpiness of it too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not perfect, but it, like you could see the picture.
It's toxic tunas. This one's awesome.
Dude, if Futurama ever came out with stuff like this, I'd be like all over it.
How many Futurama tees is there?
I have one.
You do?
Do you?
It's like the one. It is.
Yeah.
It's the one. There's two ones. There's one with Bender on it, and then there's one with like Futurama and the whole cast on it. I have that one.
Yeah. All right. So what else do we got? What was this?
I don't know. I mean, I just saw this for the first time. I believe that that's Bam Bam Bigelow.
Sure, it's not just Butterbean. I'm just kidding.
I think it's Bam Bam Bigelow.
There's also some Family Guy stuff.
Oh yeah, there's.
Oh yeah, we got some Family Guy.
Just Google Bam Bam Bigelow. I'm like kind of positive that's it.
Kind of.
Bam Bam Bigelow.
Pretty
No, it
sick.
wasn't Bam Bam Bigelow.
I don't know. Here we go. All right. So we actually did figure out who this is.
Not Bam Bam Bigelow. Vader. That's who it was.
Master
So this must
Vader.
have been some concept stuff that he was doing for wrestling.
It's kind of cool, like a luchador mask
Yeah,
and all
with
that.
the mask. But this was probably like a pitchboard for something. So why Vader's on there, I'm not sure. But that's who it was.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And dude, I mean, I wish there was more of this piece in it. If you kind of carry this one a little bit.
So this is the best piece of the whole bunch because it's actually like painted, original artwork. And this was from Inhumanoids, which is kind of a more obscure cartoon.
I mean, even the figures, I think they go for a crazy dough.
They do, yeah. I never watched it myself. I'm sure there are people that did watch it.
Here,
but-
this is what the thumbnail is going to be, so just kind of look at it. You don't have to, yeah, like that. Now, let me zoom in a little bit. Okay. Guys, this is how you do thumbnails, just so that, like, it looks kind of natural, but it doesn't.
Yeah, this is by far the best piece.
Dimitri knows.
You could frame this and like, I mean, didn't even watch the show and I would want to hang this on my wall.
I think it's epic, bro.
Yeah, it's just beautiful.
And then we have, like, some really obscure shows, but we're going to kind of go now the merch pitch for, like, Nerf.
This is all Nerf stuff that he was doing?
Yeah.
Stuffed?
So it's Blake's favorite thing is being stuffed.
He was doing some Nerf blaster stuff.
Dude, he got stuffed and nerfed. Here we go. I mean, these are just cool, man.
Stuffed. More stuffed.
I like the AOPs that have the color on them. Like these.
Nerf blaster
Bro,
t-shirt.
if this came out, I'm telling you, these shirts would be insane.
I've never seen a Nerf shirt in my life. It's too bad. I mean, these were all pitched, I'm sure, at some point. They just didn't make them.
Yeah, and I feel like Nerf was so successful, you'd think that they would have done it.
I know, and these would have been all AOPs. Like, these shirts would have been worth a ton.
Do you think that they didn't do AOPs because of expense? And like, you know, to make them, like printing wise?
Marvel was making plenty of AOPs, but they are probably expensive. I mean, I've printed lots of shirts, but never an AOP shirt. I honestly don't even know how you do it. It must be like multiple like screen prints around, you know,
like a layout
in the back. So it's probably like maybe 6-7 screens.
I feel like that's a Travis Woodman question because he just knows like clothes and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, this is what is insane.
Oh yeah, here they are. So these are the Nerf concept art. Nerf.
Space Wreckers. That one's over there.
Yeah.
Whoa, what is that?
Action games.
Oh, it's pictures of what we're showing right now, I think.
Yeah, so like they've gotten as far as like colored, so they're like boards, right? So that must have been a picture of the board.
Yeah. All
A
right.
lot of work went into like pitching these.
Trying to get as focused as possible so we could see them all. Let's see. Oh, sorry. This is it. This is the one. This is open that bad boy up. I don't want no paper cuts here. I mean, dude.
That one's sick with the hockey. I actually haven't seen that one. Mud Bowl. You can open up, didn't you?
The Mud Bowl, dude. That's what I call my bathroom.
I hadn't seen these. These were folded.
Oh, dude. Like the head-to-head look.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That was
The
cool.
Nerf blaster stuff. And then this is like Hasbro, like letters.
Dude,
Probably
signature,
like details.
bro.
And then more like Hasbro toy group stuff.
I bet you toy guys would love that stuff. Good morning.
Yeah, kind of like details on probably the process and like their edits. Nerf licensing program.
Oh, dude, we're doxing numbers over here.
Yeah, so like all the licensing
Let me see that
program
bad
and
boy.
then
Oh, what? This is like they like put it together.
this was their whole like flow chart on the Nerf licensing program flow chart. So like product concepts, t-shirts, main images, graphics and illustrations.
Oh, they have names for them all too.
Yeah, Master Crossbow Blaster.
Pretty sick.
Yep.
All right, so that's good. And then we have some other shows to kind of show. Like I said, we don't know where we're going to be putting all these for auction, but guys, stay tuned. Boom. All right, so now we have like some of the crazier stuff, like concept art wise, because it's early Family Guy.
This is Family Guy, A Hero Sits Next Door, Season 1, Episode 5, Original Inkings.
Got a little Peter.
Peter.
A little Peter. Just kind of want to show all this, dude. Oh, I love it because it kind of just shows like frame by frame what they were gonna do.
Yeah, an early Family Guy.
I bet you don't find Season 1, Episode 5. Like, you can go back and kind of find all that. Bro, I got Chris's body. Blake's got Stewie's head though, and Lois's hair. This is pretty sick. You want to show that a little bit more? Just kind of want to get in there. Do you have a favorite episode with Family Guy?
You know, I'm not a huge Family Guy.
That's crazy.
I know. I mean, I like it, but I couldn't even really tell you. I didn't watch it as much as Simpsons.
I haven't seen the Paperboy in a while.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what that guy is? Oh man. You don't. What about Greased Up Deaf Guy?
Hold on 1 second.
Get like in there nice. It's just funny because like even like these little concept derpy drawings are crazy to find. And then we got some really obscure stuff. Like, so this is a lot of stuff that he was pitching himself, I think.
Yeah, there's quite a few different shows in here, so we'll go through some of these pretty quick.
Sumo
This says
Babies.
Sumo Babies, which is pretty awesome. I know.
It's pretty sick. You can just
I'll
hand it.
flip through these.
Oh my
ones
god,
quick.
it's a Gortilla, dude. It's the
It
Gortilla.
is the Gortilla.
Little Nina, dude. That's
Little
ultra.
Nina.
That's crazy.
Oh my goodness, Betty, Glenn, Hero. These are
Alright.
the main, I think.
So we got
protagonists.
Gabbo, and then
There's the Gortilla.
The Gortilla.
The original. So these are the originals, and those blackboards are like, you know, the final product of it.
Dude, future. That's my future right there.
Monkfish.
Dude, this is Chris when he says, "Dang." Oh man.
More original.
It's pretty cool.
And there's like the different variations of it, right? Like as he's progressing, right?
It's
Like
kind of
this
like,
is the rough draft, and then this is the more like final version of it.
Pretty
This
cool.
is probably a more final version of Monkfish.
Dude, where's that one? All right,
So this is like the, you know, they're getting ready to pitch, like that would have been the cover of the series.
So there was me, Gabbo, and Troy. Just kidding. I love the overall poster of these like font look, you know. Like
Yeah, it's cool just seeing like how it was coming to life too, right? Like he was probably creating this, and then he's adding the. They used to just like cut him out.
Yeah.
So he would draw it and then cut it out and put that. You know, they would paste it together.
Pretty sick.
Sumo babies. Crazy Bugs Bunny. More concept art.
Dude, let's go. Kind of Tony. It's Tony. Tony's gonna laugh. Camel Group Tony. Oh, no. We both said it, bro. You're in it. You're in it with me. Oh man, who's the Frog Lord? Like Yoda
I think that's the Monkfish, dude. So he would have been like the Splinter of the group.
or Yoda? I don't
Or
know.
Yoda, yeah. Splinter, Yoda.
Yeah, Splinter would be
This
actually
one-
pretty
This
good.
would have been a really good one to come out. I think that this would have made a good cartoon.
Yeah. It's
There's
very relatable. It's kind of like Codename
Especially
Kid
with the
Next Door.
Gortilla as
The
villain.
Gortilla,
Or maybe
yeah.
this is the girl that they liked.
Yeah,
You know what I
Guava the gut. We just got different
Another
things.
Cool one. This one was called, I think, Little Dragons. There's a few that one had more, like little sumo babies.
We'll just slide them over here.
Yeah, this one, real life neighborhood stories. So like this was real life neighborhood stories.
Is that what it was? Oh yeah, so I guess it was the show.
Yep. Full eyes, pizza face.
Oh wait, these are the names.
Yeah, whoever this dude was.
Bro, it's like a white fat Albert right there.
It is
Dude.
kind of cool. That one's cool. Lemonade stand. Dimitri's over there laughing.
Bro, what is this one?
So this one was the Melvins, it was called. Was it Melvins? I think it was Melvins. It's like a cow character.
Yeah.
There's a bunch more of that. So this one is one called Sanity. And some of these had more than others. This looks like this is Sanity.
I feel like it's more relatable now.
Sugar Rats. That one's real early concept art.
This is kind of like
Sugar
comic
Rats.
book style right
Yeah,
here.
Sugar Rats.
You know what I mean?
This one was.
Oh yeah, it's the good days with the
Oh,
Warner
this
Brothers.
is Warner Brothers. Yep.
Yeah.
This is a different one from the other one we looked at.
Who's that in that picture?
I don't know. This one's heavy though. Shoot, tag 'em to fit, shoot something.
It's like variety.
Yeah.
Oh, this
is
one is
Ordinary
sick.
Joe.
I think that's a pretty sick name for a show. Ordinary Joe.
Yeah, Ordinary Joe. This is Ordinary Joe. Looks like he had a lizard villain.
It's just like such a basic face. Like it's like, what the?
Ordinary Joe.
Dang, I
Sugar
don't
Rats.
remember even seeing these ones when you first showed me.
Yeah, these ones were like the less complete ones. So he must have just had some really early like concept of
Yeah.
it. Versus like
I mean-
Sumo Babies he probably pitched.
This had to take a lot of work to draw still.
Yeah, Space Wreckers he definitely like pitched. Space
That's
Wreckers.
upside down. There we
There
go.
we go.
Like, bro, what? That would have took forever to draw.
More Sugar Rats.
It really puts you into perspective, like when you're a real artist.
Yeah, I know. There was no AI to do any of this. Now they
Freaky Dragon.
Oh, that was
bro.
the dragon one from the beginning.
What?
And dude, these like little dragons, I don't know if you saw it in the beginning. Maybe we'll see it again.
These are absolutely
Here,
cool.
I'll show. Let me find that freaky dragon thing.
Uh oh. There we go.
Look at the little dragons are on the nips. Dude.
Oh, dude, they're little
like
nipple
suckling.
tassels.
I know, they're like
Yeah.
suckling on it. All these freaky dragons.
Little nipple tassels. That's
This
funny.
was Zuba. I don't know if there's much on this Zuba one. This one is from one called Herring Boy.
Huh.
Never came out.
Dang, dude.
This
You
one
guys.
was Cartoons, never came out. Not much on this one. Battle for the Flesh.
That's a pretty cool concept too.
Yeah.
Cartoons.
Jadred.
No way.
Look at this dude's jaw. I think that's his jaw.
Oh my god, it's like the Crimson Chims times 3. Like what?
Maybe Jaw Dread, I'm not sure what that one is.
Jaw Dread.
Jaw Dread.
Crazy name. These are the Melvins, right? This one?
This one was Ordinary Joe.
Oh, Ordinary Joe. Yeah, you can tell by the face.
This one was
Ordinary Joe.
Ordinary Joe. Now that's a good thing. That was obviously the villain.
That's pretty cool.
And with less than a second left, Ordinary Average Joe saves the planet from the evil Mega Drool.
Terrible name for something not cool.
Ordinary Average Joe. He's a nobody, he's a zero, he's an unassuming hero. Pretty cool. He's like the Fallout character almost, you know?
Yeah. That's a pretty good comparison.
Freaky Dragons.
Freaky Dragons, dude. Where's his little nipple
no
tassels?
Nips, dude.
Melvins.
Yeah,
there we
this
go.
Is Melvins.
A little play on
Melvins or Melvis?
Melvis?
Maybe Melvis.
Yeah, maybe.
Johnny Lingo, I think that was Ordinary Joe.
Surf World. All right. Oh my gosh, we got a lot.
Yep.
Dear Lord.
Do you want to go through them all?
Yeah, why not, dude? This is Pixel Plus, dude. People are gonna love it.
All right, so this was Who'da Thunk It? Another show, never came out. Here's the original artwork.
Keep it going.
That one. Zeke and Sleek. Zacharias Stones, this one is called. Zeke and Sleek.
Dude, watch out
Professor
for
Young.
actual kidney stones.
Zacharias Stones.
Bro, it's like Bender but meets Jorgen from Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah, Eugene the Fighting Machine. It's like, what is that?
It's like a booger.
Like a booger?
Yeah.
Zacharias Stones.
This is like a weird one. Kind of has like a fluffy face.
Zacharias Stones.
Swag.
Zacharias Stones.
Ooh, that's cool. Look at that.
This is Zacharias Stones.
So these are like colored, right? These are all that's more
I
printed.
think it's markered, maybe.
Might be
So
marker.
he would probably like printed that, like there's a hand drawing of it, and then
Yeah.
he markered that.
I love these
Zacharias
sketches, bro.
Stones.
Dude, I think these were like 90s for sure. Like, look at that hairstyle, dude. That art style is just like crazy. That's what I was aiming for. That's what you need, dude.
That hairstyle?
Yeah, that hairstyle.
That's what I have, dude. Look at this thing, man.
Dude.
It's all coming down on the sides. Here.
No, it's not as out there, you know. It's pretty long though.
This is Kuba Rat and Giddily Goat.
That was that one with the face.
There he is. There's a little. That's the Kuba Rat. It's like the original.
Just wait till you guys see the Flyboy stuff after this. Hanna-Barbera, look at
Oh,
that.
yeah, so that's a Hanna-Barbera.
Wow. Look at Hanna-Barbera Super Snacks. Cool.
Yeah, look at Flintstones up in the corner.
Yeah, you guys get some foot pick right there.
Oh, so this is some more
The Nerf.
That was the Nerf t-shirts.
Dang, this is the original.
Yep.
Pretty sick.
This was the Dogsters.
The Dogsters, bro. Let's go.
Never,
That kind of gives you like the newspaper vibe, you know?
Yeah.
It's cool.
Never came out. Dogsters.
The lab. The lab being in the lab coat.
More Dogsters. That's the inverse of that one. So like that's the original of that. But it's like the inverse of it, right?
Alright,
That's the hand-drawn version of it.
Aww.
Oh yeah, it's Melvis,
Melvis.
not Melvin. Not Melvins, yeah, Melvis.
Dang, original drawings, dude. Kind of insane. Just
Oh,
to have
that's
that.
awesome.
Yeah.
I don't think this one ever came out either. Melvis.
You think these shows would have done alright? I think they would have done okay.
I think Sumo Babies would have done really good. Melvis, maybe not. Like Ordinary Joe, maybe.
I feel like Ordinary Joe would have made a pretty decent comic series, you know?
Yeah, that Space Wreckers one looked pretty cool. Melvis. Freaky
Yes.
Dragons, who
Dude,
knows?
let's
Man, that's
go.
so far out there. There they are with the Nerf.
I know, dude.
Like Melvis, I don't know. I feel like Melvis might have been a tough
Maybe,
one.
yeah, it's
A lot of kids might not have gotten all the Elvis,
yeah.
references.
This one I think would have been cool to read,
Yep.
you know?
Yeah, you're probably right. Like a good comic book. I think this one would have done really good.
I think, like I said, Codename Kid Next Door mix vibe, that's what it kind of gives me.
Professor Tony.
Whatever that, Katsu. Oh, man. Yeah, this would
Like this was so close to coming out. I mean, this is like the final product, right? Like it's
Yeah.
ready to go. And somebody must have just been like, nope, we're not doing
Dude,
it.
does it have the Aladdin background problem? Herring Boy? Like, I would...
You're talking about the Little Mermaid thing?
Yeah, that thing. That too.
Herring Boy, like he was pitching this. I mean, these are like final pitch boards. Never came out. That one might have been cool, right?
Yeah.
Oh dang!
We almost missed this.
We missed this. That's the best one.
That is pretty sick.
Yeah, look, and so it's imagine a 4-house shoot with 5 rolls of wasted film, and for 1 split second, the Griffins are caught off guard, and this shot was taken. Now imagine the outtakes.
Yeah, that one needs to go over there, because I feel like we lost that one.
Yeah, or maybe they're up here.
And then we have amphibioids? No, it's amphids.
Amphids, yep, this is another show. I think this is Amphids with Mortimer.
Oh man, that's pretty cool. Yep, and then your inverse word.
This is Amphids.
We saw that
He's
one.
playing a pinball machine.
Pretty cool.
Yeah,
Super tilt.
And then there's a bunch of like the characters from Amphids, or it's called Inhumanoids.
Inhumanoids, yeah. That's what I thought it was, but
This one's cool, like concept art for the world.
it's like kind of like an up and down side. Like,
Oh yeah, it goes like that, like this, right? I like that.
yeah. We definitely for sure. Night and day, dude. Bark shark.
This is kind of like a street
Sharks
vibe, right? Bark shark.
Pretty sick.
Yeah.
Guys, take a shot every time I say sick. Very cool.
Focus. More of that.
Alright.
Bark shark, maybe? Is it
Bark shark? No, it's amphibioids.
Different creature?
Yeah, amphibioids. But these also give like a street shark vibe too, you know?
Yep.
What is that?
I don't know.
Kind of want to see. I kind of want to do a breakdown of this, dude.
Is that a plane?
It's tied to a ball. I already gave up. All right, it's kind of like space.
I don't know what that is. It looks like a,
Or like a
propeller on
catapult.
plane.
Yeah, maybe that too.
That
There's so much of this.
Shark was awesome though, huh?
Yeah. Pretty mean traps on that guy, dude.
More of that world.
Okay, this has got to be the thing. What is it?
It's like a Coke machine.
Coke machine just shooting out.
It's cool. Laughing
Oh.
piranha.
Kind of like a hyena mix, dude.
Yeah, like exactly. Instead of laughing hyena, laughing piranha.
Yeah,
You're right.
pretty sick.
It's a hyena body
take
with
a
a
shot.
piranha head. Sick.
Sick. Take a shot. Dang.
Dang, barracuda. I mean, that's pretty cool, man.
He looks. Oh, it's literally a bear.
Yeah, bear with the
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
barracuda.
Oh, take another shot.
Whale
Fant.
Elephant and a whale. It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
This was like when Logan Paul was trying to mix different creatures in his little scam app.
Oh, was he really?
Yeah. Or his NFT coin.
Oh, I never even saw that. Electric rat. So
It's like
electric eel?
two mixtures of like a certain animal makes certain things.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What was it, like cards or something?
No, it's
Very
NFT, dude.
things?
It was
Really?
NFT, yeah. Kind of like a Pokemon vibe.
All right, I'm gonna pull these ones up. This one was
Yep.
kind of like my favorite one, actually, of all of them. This one I think would have made the best cartoon, to be honest with you. So, this one is a series. Let me see if I can find like a good concept.
Fly Boys,
It was
but-
called Fly Boys, and so this would have been like. We'll just go through them. This was basically like the storyline of it was the 4 or 5 like flies, kind of like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles almost. And then they had like the villains, which he did a lot of concept art for this one. This is probably the most complete. But like this is
Characters?
one of the characters, and they all had names, and they're on like one of the pieces of paper that we had somewhere.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That reminds me of that Resident Evil lady at the. I forget which game it is.
Here, flip through them for a minute, because let me see if I can find that concept art. It kind of explains it. I think.
Kind of.
You can like see the whole overview of it.
It's just cool that like all this stuff is like surviving. You know? Like the helmets.
So like, let me just hop in for a
Yeah, do your thing.
This is like the final pitch of it. So like, not that.
That's Space Records.
Like this
right?
is all the weapons and vehicles for like again, he was probably handing these out at like a pitch. So like, that guy's name is Swatter. And then this is the like President Blowfly is the freely elected leader of Flyville.
Blowfly.
And all reports of sabotage, invasion, and threat to national security are funneled through her office. The Flyboys missions run the gamut. Aerial combat, secret missions, Flyboys hit and run stories. So this one was like, he was right there to like getting this one approved. Flyboys, Defenders of the Dump. Like some crazy concept art, right?
I love the colors, man, that they were using.
Yeah, like here's the full character thing of them all with their names. So it was Nat, Veronica, Ace.
Swatter.
He's the main guy, Swatter, and Headlight.
I didn't see much Headlight in there.
No, a little bit. A lot of Nat. Nat would have been awesome, like the little kind of like nerdy kid.
Yeah.
And then,
wow.
More Flyboys.
This must have been like his baby, bro.
I know. I mean, just think how much he must
Madame
have worked
Webster,
on this.
dude.
Yeah, so she's one of the villains. There was like the Spider villain, and then I think there's like a...
Ace is like the Captain America.
He's the Captain America dude. You got Swatter.
He's the tank.
You got Nat, yeah. Oh, this was the other one, General Blue Flame. So they were the two villains, General Blue Flame and Madame
General
Webster.
Blue Ball.
Look, he probably had an army of... Oh, he's like a flea, I think, right?
Oh, yeah.
The crude and obnoxious, ruthless stink bug general. So he's a stink bug.
Ugh.
Who covets Flyville for his army of stinkers.
Ben's gas cloud, dude.
The largest and most putrid of the stink bugs.
Pretty
So
cool.
he's like the main villain. And she said a cunning, ambitious spider whose sarcasm skewers her enemies as often as her sticky webs. A real broad. Brash, imposing, but stylish. Veronica looking good. Heck yeah, dude. No gooning, Curtis.
No, chill,
Stop
dude.
gooning, bro.
Dude,
The
she's
fly,
got the
dude.
stink bug fart too, dude.
No gooning to the fly.
All right, this is like all the same.
Yep, so that's pretty cool. It just kind of gives an idea of like what we're gonna look through in here.
Like
So
here's
we'll see
the general right here.
Yeah, there's General Blue Flame.
My thing might die, so we'll see what happens as we're videoing through all this. Like this is epic, bro.
There's Ace.
Ace is the place for heart. Not ad. All right, here we go. Like this is sick, dude. Just action shot.
Yeah, Swatter. That one's awesome. So, the General Blue Flame. This artwork, like the concept art, I feel like was the best.
Yeah.
I think that this cartoon really would have been awesome, and I'm surprised it didn't make it out.
Back at it with the white vans. Sorry, my camera died, guys. Just need to put a new battery in. All right, back to the fly guys.
I think that's Nat.
Fly boys. Sorry,
There's Madame Webster.
dude. Spread eagle.
This was awesome, dude. With the freaking tank.
Oh, it's like raid, like the.
Yeah, look at how awesome that one is, huh?
Yeah, I love that.
That one's-
They're running it. Look at
I
that.
know, that's one of the best ones. That's
That's
such a freaking awesome concept. General Blue Flame, Swatter, yep, tank.
kinda
Nat is freaking awesome.
adorable, dude.
Yeah, I thought he was like such a cool character.
Kind of gives like an Earthworm Jim, like right here, like this kind of art style.
It's like Earthworm Jim, like kind of like I really feel like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles a little bit, just with the whole crew.
Like there's 4 of them or whatever it is.
Yeah. General Blue Flame.
How do you get such a long neck on that one? Oh, dang, that's like crazy close up.
I know, he's pretty badass looking.
Pretty intense.
Oh, boys, look at him, dude. He's freaking evil looking. Oh man, with the like, he's almost like a Nazi. Huh?
I want to edit out everything. Dang,
See,
what's
that
his
says
name?
Ace too. So I don't know if he had like different concepts for Ace. Maybe this is like a dumb looking Ace,
Yeah.
or maybe like an older one,
Huh.
older version of Ace.
Who's this one? That's Webster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm guessing because like look
But
at
like
that
that's different too.
blown out hair.
Yeah, so it must have been like different concepts. Headlight,
He wasn't in any of the
flap
main ones.
down to light up the sky.
That's the best part.
Fireflies.
Fireflies, but they're not on fire.
No, but they're called fireflies.
Why are they called
dude.
glowflies?
I don't know. They should be glowflies. I think you can call them glowbugs too, but
Oh man,
they're called fireflies.
it's more, dude. This is all unreleased stuff, so it's like really
I know.
crazy that
This
you
one
got
is
this many
super cool.
pieces. You know,
All hand drawn, every one of these.
hot man. Like I said, I think they might end up on Pixel GameSquad. They might end up on an auction place. We will keep you guys kind of informed on that. And it's Kristen and Blake's stuff to do with it. You know, they're gonna keep a little bit of it.
There's like
But-
the concept of the Flyboys.
Dang.
Yep, pretty good.
I love that. It's kind of like what you can see like on a billboard right here. Flat boys. That's my boy Blue.
Concept. Ace Swatter, Veronica Nat headlight.
I'm hoping everybody's gonna watch through this because I don't think we're gonna see another collection like this for a long time. This is like a once in a lifetime find right here.
Yeah, you just original artwork is really hard to find. Like all that Nintendo art stuff that and anything original is tough. Anything video game related is really hard.
So most of the stuff probably gets destroyed. It's like
this was the guy's personal stuff. If it didn't come out, he could have just thrown it out. But and then for it to end up like in a storage unit and be found.
Like even they made the adjustment on the hand. Like you could tell they taped over that.
Oh yeah, what does he have there? A sword?
Yeah, like it's like
he didn't have that.
It's a sword with like a mallet. What if it was like a salt cube? Like you hit him in the air.
I like the tank stuff.
Yeah,
that's the original tank thing.
I like the cleaned up version because it really shows everything.
Yeah, it says Blue Flame, so that's him, General Blue Flame in the tank with the raid.
Dude, crazy ugly.
There's Veronica. Dude, stop.
Bro, I'm not. Bro, chill out. You're the one that keeps getting all excited over it. You're like, dang, Veronica, dude. Oh my gosh. Gotta reiterate it. This is a crazy find. Oops. Can't not say it enough.
Yeah, there must just different variations of Ace. He looks better like this.
Oh, there you go. There's Chris's favorite, dude. It's like a lipstick.
Look at the lipstick.
Yeah, you love that.
She looks pretty good. Not gonna lie.
But he even has more. Like I said, a lot of this stuff couldn't get all bagged and boarded. It took hours of their time. And like this is a lot of the original stuff, like for other
yes,
stuff.
This is what it looked like before we bagged and boarded it. You can kind of just see like this is the state of what it looked like. And so we were trying to pull out the good pieces, right?
Like a lot of this is super fragile.
Just fragile, but this is all like Flyboy stuff. Like that's what it, it's original concept art. But like framed on a wall or like just cool concept.
Whoa.
And this guy's, pretty famous, artist too. He
worked
on
with
a lot of different
huge
stuff.
companies. Obviously you could tell, like they're working on Gargoyles, you're working on
Nightmare Before Christmas,
Hercules,
Family
Guy. I mean, that's some big names. So just wanted to show you guys a little bit of this collection, bring you along to the Pixel Plus stuff, and like I said, hopefully I'll get back into the content grind and start pumping out more. We have a lot that I have on backlog, and appreciate Chris letting me go through this with him, and hopefully you guys are somewhere out there end up with a piece of it because it's a super good collection, and it's all for free. But we're gonna end it on this Family Guy, dude. Haven't seen the Paperboy in a while.
I don't know what that is.